Or forced.
I have a bunch of random questions that I've been writing down to ask people to start conversations, but they're very. Some of them are generic. Some of them are very like, what the fuck? They're all over the place.
All right, so we're testing the waters.
Yeah.
And then eventually, I assume when you get big with this, it's gonna be general type of topic.
No.
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 All right.
No.
All right. Hi, Boo.
It's never gonna be the same.
Hi.
Oh, you put her party collar on.
It's never gonna be the same
I
ever.
didn't even notice.
Hi, Morrow. Default to the dog.
She has her party collar on. She's ready.
Oh man, this is my favorite question. I don't know why.
Starting out strong. Okay.
No, I like the slightly darker ones.
Oh,
That's
God.
what she said.
I was gonna say I don't know what this camera.
No, but this one tells a lot about how a person views themselves.
Okay.
Usually.
Okay.
Hello.
How do you think you're gonna die?
Oh, fuck. I hope in, like, a rain of fire and...
So you're hoping for a freak accident
But
for your death?
what kind of like?
I don't
You don't
know.
want to die of
That could
old
go a
age.
lot
You
of
want it
ways.
to be like.
No, I would be cool with dying of old age, but also,
Oh, okay.
like, paragliding or some shit.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to die from, like, natural circumstances. Like, I don't want to just die because, like, my kidneys
because you're
started
old and
failing.
you've been laying in a bed for 5 years.
Like, oh shit, my muscles are disintegrating and now you're dying.
Yeah, I'd rather get rain fire too. That makes a lot of sense actually.
No.
Just give me the fire.
I'll bring it back dark and say, is this how you want to die, or is this how you actually see yourself dying?
Like literal fire, or like was that like metaphorical, like in a blaze of glory kind of thing?
Either way.
So Rick, how are you gonna die? Did you say?
I said I'd like to specify, is this how you would prefer to die, or how you actually see yourself die?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's what I meant.
What's the difference, honestly?
There's
how
a
do you
big
know
difference.
how you're gonna die?
How would you prefer versus?
I'm 26.
You
Like,
gotta
I don't
have
fucking
a
know.
realistic.
Okay.
Yeah, but based on what you know
versus-
about
Make
how
a
you.
realistic prediction about how you're actually going to die. I think
Realistic
that's what-
versus
Probably
your
just
ideal.
like of a heart attack or
Are
some
you
shit,
a risk
I guess.
taker? Are you?
Yeah,
Do you have a horrible diet?
Do you drive terribly?
Yeah.
yeah.
You know.
How much of an actual risk are you to yourself, plus health, plus genetics?
I don't know.
plus
My family's
whatever?
got pretty bomb genetics, so not too worried about that.
Oh, good. High five.
No, I could die of like
Congratulations.
colon cancer.
Oh, that would probably.
Terrible.
That's a bad one.
Yeah. But those are kind of preventable now. Like, the only reason my grandma died of that was because she didn't go get a fucking colonoscopy like any
Didn't get a
normal
finger in
person
her
should.
ass.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Not by the one who needed to give the professional opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
Honey, do you feel any lumps? No? Alright, we're good.
That's love. That's love.
Oh.
That's love.
Yeah, they like to avoid doctors, so
I'm
self-checks may
I
have
mean,
been
I don't know if I
the
want to
next...
finger a doctor's finger in my ass.
That's not just a finger, that's a camera up your ass. They put you to sleep for that shit.
Sometimes.
at least it'd be
Colonoscopies? Always, man.
Okay, I'm thinking of
Twilights.
prostate.
No, yeah, they can check that. No problem. Finger in the butt.
Would you?
But
Yeah, just a simple finger.
colonoscopies, they put you to sleep. And I recently just found out that some person that like fucking almost died due to a colonoscopy. They couldn't intubate her properly, and
Well,
she got like
intubate?
yeah, it's when you get anesthesia. They have to intubate you because you don't
That's when you
breathe
get
properly
lonely and have
without
yourself.
Is that like tube down your throat or something? What do you mean
Yeah.
by okay?
Yeah, tube down your throat, intubation. They intubated her improperly, and she had like 3 rips in her throat.
Experience.
But she almost died because of that.
Shit's great.
Because
It's terrible for
she
her.
had 3 rips in her fucking esophagus. And then because of that, and they didn't like fix one of them right, she almost drowned just because like swallowing liquids. She had 2 liters of liquid in her fucking lungs.
Sounds like
Because
a
they did
lawsuit.
not patch one of the holes correctly.
I mean, if you got 3 tears, I feel like someone was like jamming that shit in there like a dildo.
Well, some anesthesiologists are
As
dicks.
opposed to-
Dildo.
Really?
Why
Yeah.
did the mind jump to dildo?
Just porn when they're like, blah, blah, blah. And you know what I'm talking about.
What?
Who wants to watch that kind of porn?
What?
Whether or not you want to watch it, you have seen it.
Yeah, I've
Whoa.
seen it, but the second
I have
the
never
second
seen that.
they start
People
gagging,
jam
I'm like,
dildos?
no. See, this
Like,
isn't my
why a
thing.
dildo? What does that do for anyone? I'm so confused.
There's like a dominant
What do you?
aspect to it, I guess, where you're like,
Wait, what do you mean?
fucking
Oh no, I understand that. I understand
and
that.
they're gagging, instead of your dick, you're like, oh.
I get that part.
I don't
So when you're
understand-
telling me
No,
this
no,
woman's got
no.
3 tears in her throat, I'm imagining this anesthesiologist just like, get the fuck in there.
Well, maybe that's what he was. Then.
Well-
He was like a dominant type.
Could have
dude
been.
and just really was like trying to get that tube in there. I don't know.
No, yeah. I mean,
But
I'm sure
wait,
some of them
can
are
we
just
hold
in a
up,
bad
though?
mood.
Can we go back to this because I'm genuinely confused about the dildo shoving in throat thing because.
Yeah. No, I don't get that part either. Actually. No, for some reason.
What does that do for anyone, though?
Yeah, I didn't
I'm so
put that
confused.
together.
Why would you not just
No.
shove your dick in her throat?
But you get
Like-
you watch it. I don't know. It's okay. Why tie a girl up and whip her?
Well, hold on.
You're
hold on.
inflicting some
Here-
sort of pain
listen,
or discomfort that they like.
Actually, I think I have it. Because then you don't have to watch an actual
Yeah,
physical
what?
human penis. You're
Well-
not staring at another person's penis while it's happening.
Who is
You're
that
just-
good for, though?
Holy fuck!
What do you
The
mean?
person
Get on this.
inflicting the dildo into the throat, or the people watching it?
Yeah, the people
happen?
watching, not while you're doing it.
See, I don't know if I would do that.
I
I would
think-
do that myself to somebody.
Oh,
because
well, that's another ball game.
if they like being dominated like that. I mean, some girls
Okay.
are into that kind of shit.
Yeah, that's totally different.
That's
totally different.
But you gotta
Yeah.
be into it. You don't want
Yeah, I'm not just saying, like-
bring one of him from the bar and say I'm gonna
Right.
gag you with this fucking thing. I'm not even taking my pants off. I'm fucking gagging you with this.
This is just what.
No
This
penis
is
for
the
you
only
tonight,
way I
girl.
can start.
Only this.
You're
This is
getting
the
big
only way.
purple.
Oh,
No, I also imagine purple.
Please don't.
What
is
color?
it-
What
why
color
are they
did
always
you imagine?
purple?
I also imagine purple.
I've seen a purple one used.
Ah, yes. Maybe we saw the same video. I don't know.
Oh, I can't say that either.
I don't know why I defaulted to purple
I hope
dildo.
not.
No, purple's. Yeah, purple's pretty common
That's
for
weirder than
double sided.
that.
Some
Having to
kind of
shake
like
left hands.
ad on the side or something, maybe.
There's a lot of
Think anything I
double sided
would've
purple
clicked
ones.
on.
I don't know why.
Purple's good color, I guess.
Purples.
Purple.
Purple just seems like a good dildo
It's
color. I guess.
It is.
purple-headed yogurt slinger. Makes sense.
Girls like things in color, so I guess if like they picked it out themselves, probably
Pink
more
or
likely to
purple?
be like purple than black.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
For some girls,
Why wouldn't you want it to be fun,
they'd want
colorful?
Well, yeah. I mean,
You're gonna do something fun and colorful with it, so why not?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, like shove it
It
down your
says
throat
you're at a
apparently.
party.
Because you're hanging out with Jason on a Friday.
all right, we get it. I'm a little more liberal in the bedroom.
That's fine. I don't judge. Do it up.
But I mean, that only comes with relationships that last a while. You don't just take one home from the bar and pull out your fucking
No,
collection
I
and
figured.
say, well, all of these. Pick your size.
You choose
Yeah. Pick your
your
size.
choice.
How did we get to
Where are we gonna
that?
start?
How did we get to here?
Jason.
I was-
The throat tears.
Jason,
Oh, yeah,
Jason
throat
trying to
tears.
jam dildos down
Okay.
people's throats.
I don't know.
Why do these things happen when we're trying to?
Why not? This is epic.
It's
This is
organic.
beautiful.
It's organic.
It
You're,
is.
you're witnessing my mind in organic action.
It's magical.
Organically jamming dildos.
What other way is
Now,
there?
now, what interests me is who came up with that original idea, because I don't think it's intuitive in the bedroom
I think for
to
some
jam
people,
something that's not your penis.
No, it's.
I think for two people, it probably was intuitive at one point in time.
Think
Like
so?
I need more.
Yeah.
Something else in me somewhere.
Somebody found
There is not enough dick. Give me that
You know-
fucking zucchini.
I'm just tired of that thing.
probably.
Yeah, can we talk about that? The vegetable thing? Because I don't understand that.
Vegetables.
Yeah.
What do you
I
mean?
mean, if you're cheap,
Are you
I
serious?
mean, they're phallic shaped.
yeah.
What more do you need?
Yeah, that's true.
that's true. Or it's
And you
not
can
like-
still eat them when you're
it's not
done
like-
if you want.
it's not like they-
Ew.
It'll get the job done. It's inexpensive.
Put a
and
condom on it and rinse it off and you're done. What's the big deal?
It's the condom
It's still been
off or
in
the
you.
vegetable?
You want to eat something that's been in you?
Hey, man.
What is it?
I had a condom. It's protected.
It's gonna go back in you.
Yeah, you think it's going to go when it's done its journey.
What the
Aw.
shit?
Okay.
Damn. I mean, cucumbers are like, what, 80% water anyway?
Just fucking a bunch
Yeah,
of
you'll
water.
just absorb it. Just like put it in you, it'll just absorb away naturally, right? Like you don't even have to eat it.
Just
it's
peel it.
80% water.
Yeah, just peel it first.
Oh.
No, that's gross.
That's morbid.
That's pretty gross.
It's like you masturbate with a cucumber and then turn it into pickles. Like, feed that to your guests throughout the year.
Disgusting.
Wouldn't that be something?
That's not.
You should turn it into pickles in you.
That would have to be like a lot of acidity.
And a lot of time. It's disgusting.
Oh, God.
Oh.
How long does it take to make pickles? Is a real question.
Inside of a
'cause-
person?
I think it's.
I don't know. I would venture to say if you Google that question, there would not be an answer for it. I hope to God.
There's
to see
an
if this
answer
is a
to
thing or not.
everything in
Oh.
Google, so.
You think you don't have people pickles?
People pickles.
That's hard to say.
Fermented.
I don't want it in my search history.
It was better than.
No.
I'm cool with
No.
Googling anything.
It was-
If I
don't
die
know.
tomorrow and somebody goes through my phone, that is not going to be on
Oh,
the
I'm
list
fine
of
with
things.
it. You should see the
I was
list
gonna
of
say
shit in my
something else
Google
with a P, but
search history.
it wasn't.
That fucking.
It wasn't
I have
kosher.
I have nothing to hide.
Pickle jokes.
Good.
What if it's a Jewish person? Is it kosher then?
That's a,
If you make pickles at a Jew.
that's a good
Is it kosher?
question.
I would think
If
so
you
because
make
they only
pickles
eat
in
kosher
a Jew.
things, right? So it's kosher. I mean, they have to be kosher.
A
So
new
if you made a
children's book.
pickle,
If you make a pickle in a Jew.
Oh boy.
How long will it take to stew?
no, but really, I think it would be kosher.
Damon, do you see where your organic topics get us?
Yeah.
We talked about how we're going to die, and now we're at pickles and Jews. Inside of Jews.
See, that's why.
Pickles in Jews, not pickles and
But
Jews.
this is why I like the question idea with people that I know can actually have conversations, because sometimes you just get stumped. And as long as you pick a topic and just go, you're good.
That question spawns some roots.
That's
I'll
why
tell
you default to the dog. That's when you know you need a new question.
Oh.
What if I like defaulting to the
Oh,
dog
but
every
look at
now
her.
and
She's so cute.
Well, then she'll get a set amount of time, and then there'll be a question.
then? 10 seconds?
JK.
I think 10
Okay.
seconds is acceptable.
Well, I will say practically, I will die of probably heart-related issues.
That's what I'm going
Just
with.
due to hereditary things. But my lifestyle is pretty edgy, so it could go.
Yeah, bro.
I could be a statistic where, you know, I hitchhike one day and it's like, oh, this guy died hitchhiking.
Yeah.
Or it could be a
Really?
dumbass get hit by a drunk driver while I'm out there doing it. Somebody could murder
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'll
As long as it's
probably.
not wreck your own Jeep in the snow,
Yeah, don't do
don't
that.
do a total bro thing.
I'm thinking.
It's cool to do cool things, though.
It's cool
Yeah,
to do
cool
cool
things.
things. I'm thinking I'll probably be like ballsy and rock climb or something one day, slip
Yeah,
maybe.
that's what I'm going with too.
Or
Something
just
like wild.
go camping out in the wilderness. You know, get to the point where I'm so comfortable I don't have like that many bills, like houses paid for, and I just go for months at a time.
Sorry, it's meditation time.
That's okay. And I'm like out in the woods and just fucking something happens. You know, like break a leg and have no way to contact somebody or just something.
If that happens, will you ultimately go out happy, you think?
Eaten by a bear. I mean, I would be super fun. I feel like
Amazing.
You
I think
die-
a heroic.
happier than
I think a
dying.
heroic movie death would be cool.
Yeah?
Like there's like a group of people like beating up a kid or something, and you go to defend the kid. I mean, I might get like two.
Someone stabs you.
I'll get like 2 or 3. Like the people on the train. Did you guys read that story? There was a dude on the train yelling at this like Muslim girl, and just fucking he was just pissed, and these 3 people tried to subdue him, and he stabbed like all 3 of them.
Holy
I
shit.
thought you
Like-
said seduce it first.
And, like.
That would have been a weird story.
Like I think 2 of
Hello?
them like died. The one guy was there like they were holding the wound on his neck, and they were like, "You're fine." He's like, "I'm gonna die," you know. I just want everyone on this train to know that I love them, kind of thing. And he died. You know, that would be
Damn.
something like that would be cool.
That's pretty
yeah.
cool.
That's
As
intense.
shitty as it is, I mean that dude was a hero.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
you know,
Damn.
it's
That's
better
good.
than dying in your sleep. I feel like, although
I
that
mean-
wouldn't be bad.
I'm
By all
cool with
means.
dying of like
Yeah.
just
If I don't see
plain
it
old
coming-
That's cool. I
old
would take
age
that.
if I'm
I'd take
happy.
that.
It's better than cancer. I think cancer is pretty low on the list. If I just go in my sleep, that would be cool.
I don't know. It's tough to say. Like, I'd like to really be one of those old people that are just in really good health and
Yeah.
like are still active and like out
Right.
doing things, because I know I've seen a lot of older people that are like just still fucking living, like really living. But
Half of
most
half
of
of
them,
that
and
class.
actually all of them, I've noticed that the common theme of them like having any motivation in older life is grandkids or like family. It's like,
Yeah, that's true.
and they may be like
No,
out
you're right.
traveling and doing all kinds of stuff, but they still like the common theme is always,
Preload.
yeah, I mean, I like doing these things, but I mostly just feel like I need to, you know, still be active and keep up with myself because I have family and I want to see them. Like, it gives you like motivation or something.
Oh man.
That's how all mine are too.
Having
That's all I
grandkids
ever really
and,
see
like-
them focused on.
Yeah.
Is just
So-
trying to help them out.
I'll see a lot of older people that are like don't have much family and they're just plain miserable. Like,
Yeah.
I think when it comes down to it in your older life, it comes down to family
Yeah.
and like whether
Well,
or
I'm
not
also
you're
curious
gonna
though.
be-
Like generations change too.
yeah,
I'm sure it's gonna shift slightly.
maybe,
in the next
but
few.
I don't know if that would change.
And I was at the pharmacy the other day and waiting for my prescription, and there was an old lady sitting down, and she was saying how she literally was just bothered with staying alive until she saw her grandkid graduate, and then she said, like, dead ass, I'm ready to die. Like,
Damn.
that's all I'm worried about, staying alive. That's all I have to live for, basically.
That's
That's pretty rough. And this lady looked like she probably had at least 20 more years in her.
Really?
Yeah. She looked like she was like 65.
That's
Well,
sad.
see, but that's the thing too. It's like you never know how someone feels inside.
Yeah.
Physically.
It's
You know,
rough.
like
Well, you know,
You just plan that you're ready to
some
go.
people
You're only
look
hanging
totally
on to
fine,
one
but
thing.
they're just like their whole
They'll never
body's
get to
in
that
pain
point
all the
in their life.
time, or
I pray to be that
Yeah.
content one day. If,
Hell yeah.
if that was what it is.
I mean, she sounded like she was at peace with the idea.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm saying though. As long as I'm cool with it, I guess whatever. I feel like there comes a point in everybody's life where you just like are at peace with everything. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's odd, but I see it.
I knew this, like, I don't know, hillbilly, probably a mountain guy, like 40 years old. He's like, yeah, my grandmother, you know, she's like, if the good Lord would take me to, you know, tonight, I'm ready. You know, and I feel like that'd be super cool to just be ready for that kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
It's a pretty terrifying thing, but to be content with everything you've experienced and feel comfortable leaving it behind, everything behind the way it is.
There's so many weird things that like correlate in life that I've seen. It kind of freaks me out. Like there has to be some kind of connection. Like my grandma, she died in October of like 1997. My grandfather died 10 years later on the exact same day at almost the exact same time.
Damn.
And that's like not the only thing I've ever seen of people doing that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, how does that can't just be
They're just
coincidental.
They're just fighting it until that time. Maybe
And I
they'll
think
have
my
it
grandpa
eventually.
had gotten to that point. Like I was
Makes sense.
I was his last grandchild and I was graduating. And he died.
Yeah.
I never even put it together until right now.
You can just keep hanging on, like actually just
No shit.
think about
Yeah.
hanging on
I just put that together. Like it was the
until you're
was-
ready to go. Maybe
it was the year that I was supposed to graduate. Like I was still in high school, but I was his last grandkid. And I was in my senior year of high school.
So he knew you were graduating.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I came, like, my dad, he called me and was like, you know, your grandfather is not doing well. And my mom and dad that was when they had just recently, like, moved out from each other. And he called and he was like, I'm going to go to Ohio. Do you want to come? And I was like, yeah, obviously. I mean, yeah, it's my grandpa. And so I went and I stayed with him for the last day that he was dying. And, like, 2 hours after my dad and I left, he died.
It's good you got to go.
Yeah.
I saw mine like a few days before, but the day she passed away, my mom pretty much was like, you probably wouldn't have wanted to be there because it was not a good day apparently. And I was actually supposed to go that day, but something happened and like she wasn't feeling up to it, or I wasn't gonna go anyway, and then found out that she wasn't feeling great, and then I got a call a couple hours later, but they were like, you know, you're better off honestly, because the last time I saw her, she was like really happy and like almost responsive to me for the first time in like a long time.
Yeah.
So
yeah, see, I almost kind of regret like being there because my grandpa, like, he was peaceful, but he wasn't like talking. It's not like we were like having a conversation.
yeah,
It's not like I remember him like his last moments with me in like laughter or anything. But
sorry to take it so dark, but that was a good talk.
yeah.
It was good. It was good.
Where do you go from death
To life.
or afterlife?
My paternal grandfather died on my grandmother's birthday.
See?
So that's a very bittersweet thing to wish her a happy birthday, because you know she's not in a good spot that time every year.
So she's still
You know.
alive
Yeah.
Man,
You know?
Oh, wait.
she was
what?
still alive. Oh, okay.
He died on her birthday.
Oh, but she's still alive.
Yes.
Oh, that's shitty.
Yes. You guys thought it was like a romantic thing.
Yeah, I was like,
and
maybe-
"Aw."
it's just a shitty thing.
Like she was already dead, and then he died on her birthday.
No. So,
reversed.
Oh,
It's
that's
terrible.
sad.
That's really sad.
But also kind of like one of those weird correlation things, is it not?
yeah.
correlated. But, I mean, you gotta... What is the statistic? If you're in a room with like 30 people, 2 of you have a very, very strong chance of having the same birthday. There's like a statistic like that. I mean, so there's correlation, but there's also like...
But death? What about death
I don't
correlations?
know
Is that
about
the same?
death correlation. I don't know.
Are 2 people in a 30-room person area supposed to die on the same day too?
This is the same grandfather that fell out of his truck. I think I told you guys the story.
I think so.
I believe so.
That's the same one. It's just to connect.
Come here.
Just to connect
You can
stories.
come and sit in my lap
Man.
if you want.
That might be how I got something like that. Fall out of my truck.
I'm going to take a bathroom break and let you talk amongst yourselves.
Oh.
This is going to be a segment of my show called...
I think we made
Damon
all
doesn't
these.
know.
Damon Peas.
Damon
I
doesn't
take a break and you
know.
don't get to. It's super fun, guys.
I did enjoy the
I
whisper
mean, are
part.
you going to be like pooping for like an hour? Is that...
No.
Okay.
We're just going to be peeing and hoping that the microphones can't hear me peeing on the other side
Oh.
of the wall.
I mean, they might be able to.
Well, that would be great
What
background
happens
noise.
then?
I'll turn the fan on.
Test these panels out.
That is a hell of a list of questions, Damon. Okay.
God, I can't stand
Oh,
Damon.
jeez.
Fucking Damon.
Jesus.
I've always hated him. He
I
just
wonder
never
how
knows.
strong his stream is at this age.
Stream is at this age?
Yeah.
Oh.
You ever wonder
I
if
never
your
really
stream's gonna,
wanted to
like,
think about
falter?
that,
Or if
but-
like one day you're 60 and you pull it out and it just kind of
Trickles out.
falls out.
Yeah, that'd be
There's
terrible.
no like... It's
No
like you
pressure.
couldn't hit a fly on the wall anymore. It's
It
just...
just falls, trickles out.
That would be awful.
That's
degrading.
That's
You don't have that issue.
thank
I
goodness
guess.
that's probably after you lose the ability to have an erection. Though.
You think?
Probably.
What
That's
if
like the
it's-
last step.
You
of,
ever
like,
wonder when
my
you're gonna
dick
like
doesn't
lose
work.
that? Like when you know, because like people our age are like Viagra, ha
Just-
ha ha.
just
But
hoping
like
for the best.
apparently at some age you really like lose it.
Just hoping for the best.
You know?
I read
I'm
a
not-
statistic
I'm gonna
the
try
other
and
day
stay
that
in
said
generally
like
decent health and not like make terrible life choices with
something
my
like
body or anything, I guess.
20% of like 30 to like 35-year-olds have erectile dysfunction in some way.
More, you have erectile dysfunction.
It's probably all the porn.
My bathroom door isn't even shut, apparently.
Well, I mean, I'm sure
Can
there's a
ruin
lot of
people,
health
poison
problems
brains.
that
I
could
mean, if you're
contribute
rubbing
to
your
that.
shit raw every day,
Oh, God. Don't.
you're gonna.
We didn't get on that now, did we?
We got on that.
We got on ED.
I don't
You
remember
don't
exactly
wanna talk
how, but
about
it went there pretty
You
quick.
don't want to talk about porn.
No, it was, well, we're talking about erectile dysfunction, which is usually not in porn.
No. Is
It's
there
true.
erectile dysfunction porn, though?
Well, you're saying it could be porn related.
Think about it.
You're saying it could be porn.
You don't think there's like limp dick porn out there?
Did you ever
Push
hear
and
about the?
Why
I'd
wouldn't
say
there?
probably there probably
Why wouldn't
is.
there be?
I mean, everybody
Like
has
some
their
people are
thing,
probably
right?
obsessed with old men and like
Like, we're
weird shit. Come
Yeah,
on.
probably.
Or like where the
Everything's
girl,
out there.
the girl's like super not into it, so he's like not turned on. It's just like,
Yeah, or he's like 100.
or, oh my god, I'm
And
trying
he
to.
just kind of has a
I'm trying to
tiny,
picture
tiny
that.
little.
Oh.
Hey, you started it.
I'm trying not to picture a girl that's not really into it and the guy still.
That is literally a porn niche.
I can
There
definitely
are
imagine
tons
that.
of them, though.
Oh yeah.
Which is the biggest reason I don't like porn. Very much at all.
Because of an itch.
Because every video is like something kind of
creepy
not
freak.
appealing to me.
Oh, okay.
Literally.
freak.
Either the title of it or the something they're doing in it.
Well, the title. If you're gonna hold the title
No, come
against
on.
the porn video, you're probably doomed to
Guy
fail.
jams purple donut down his throat.
Don't lie to me and
Purple
say you don't
dildo
read what the
fruit
title is.
jams.
No, the amount of titles that include like
Six.
the word incest or sister or
Oh,
mother
jeez.
or
Oh, yeah.
father,
That's kind
it's
of
like
odd.
every fucking third one
What?
nowadays.
That's a high percentage.
I swear to God, it's that bad. It's pretty bad, from what I hear.
So you just have to.
I mean, I don't do my own research. I just go off of my colleagues.
You just have to filter that in your brain and like translate it into like normal, not extreme porn title versions of what it actually.
But as
is.
soon as it says like family, that's like, nope. Now my brain's tied to a family
but that's
member.
the
Like,
title and the fucking.
what if that title? You know,
That'd be like the 5 seconds you don't watch at the beginning, where it's like, oh hey dad or hey mom, you know.
how do you know?
I mean,
How do you know
definitely-
you won't skip to a part where they just say, "Oh, you're the best brother," or like,
You're my biological father.
"Yeah."
Oh my god. Okay, I don't know that, but I.
Thank
wow,
you.
Well,
See? Do you see my point?
Well, yeah. Okay.
That's the real danger in watching that shit. I've heard.
But even then, you know it's not real.
Okay, but they just said it, and you're watching
Well.
them have sex. And
Well.
the way my brain works is it's like, hey, this just got too real, bro. This just got fucking
So, like,
weird,
when the camera
huh?
pans to the undernuts where you like see the dude's ass and just nuts, and
If-
you're like,
all right,
oh,
think about it this way.
Oh my god.
You can say like,
Serious
don't.
about
I don't
including
know.
that? Who
That's-
wants that?
Yeah, it's like
Nobody
why?
wants that.
Why did you put the camera there? Oh my god.
Ladies probably don't even want that.
Well, somebody wants it.
Somebody apparently.
Somebody wants everything.
They
That's
do
the
it enough.
problem.
There's always somebody
Somebody
wants
wants
something.
everything. People are disgusting.
People are just. But
That's the title of
I
this
don't
one.
know. Can you blame people for liking what they like?
Yes.
But do they only like
can.
that because they were introduced to something that spiraled out of control into the rabbit hole that is the fucking marketed porn industry and shit?
Well,
Do you
what?
think people were into this shit like hardcore back in the day? Probably only a few people who were actually into it and didn't progress into it.
Well, Christ, if they did.
You mean the extreme
if they,
stuff?
If they were
Anything.
into it and it became known, they'd be probably burned as witches or something. You know, there's.
It's America. We can express our wants and needs and desires.
Nowadays.
You sure as fuck can.
At one
True.
point, you'd probably be shot for that. So you do have to consider that variable. Can't be open. People just burn your shit at the cross.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you look at my question?
Interesting. I just saw that there was a list. Title is Big Talk Questions.
Literally.
Big talk versus small talk.
That's a lot of... Alright, so we're still in the first one, though.
That's all I got.
Or, well,
Did you find this on Pinterest?
No. These are from all over the place. Like
Yeah,
shit I've heard on podcasts, shit I've heard.
what's the next question?
Oh god.
You didn't give the dog 15 minutes of attention.
Yeah, you did.
I thought it was 15 seconds.
Yeah, 15 seconds, sorry.
I did.
That counts, let's go.
Man, I don't even like half of these.
Yeah, but they could spiral way out of...
Yeah. I know.
You know,
Alright. If you could know one thing about your future, what would it be?
My immediate reaction is when I would die. Without thinking of it too much, but I would like to think of it some more.
Okay.
I think that's the ultimate obvious answer.
how far in the future?
Anytime.
In your existence,
Yeah.
or in the existence of the universe, or whatever.
Well, see, I guess that's I didn't even think about that. I
Can you
thought
read
about
the
your
question
lifetime.
again?
I think it's your future, sir.
Yeah, your future.
Maybe I said it too quick.
What if you thoroughly believe that your future lasts beyond when you die? Though?
Yeah, if you can know anything about your future, what would it be? So now till death, anything.
I think it includes after
Damn.
death if you believe there's an after death.
That's deep.
Will I exist after? For some people who believe that, they would probably question that. And then
That's
see
a
if
pretty
that's the
solid
truth or not.
question. Is there? Will I exist after death?
Will I
Way to
exist?
Do I
take
need
it out
to
of body.
repent all of my sins like ASAP?
Oh.
All right, there's mine. Do I exist after death?
Do I need to worry about the afterlife?
Yeah, fuck.
I hadn't gone past the death mark.
I'm gonna go with
Jeez, us is the Lord.
just in general because it has a huge weighing effect on your life. I'm just gonna say what is my net worth at such and such age? Because I would like to know whether or not I can be traveling full time like I want to be.
I like that.
Or
a lot.
if it's like you're gonna have $10 in your bank when you're 60, then it's like
yeah.
fuck.
But how do you know what money's worth,
Can you
too?
change this?
You need to
Can
know
you
what
change this
the
fact?
inflation rate is.
If you can't, that sucks.
I mean,
That sucks a lot if you can't.
This is too deep for me. Because, like, on the one hand, I want to know everything. Like, I want to know, like...
No, you don't get everything.
one thing.
You get one thing.
Yeah,
I would
but on
like
the
to
other hand,
know
I don't
on
want to know
everything,
shit.
please.
Because do I get to change it, like, if I know the outcome, or do I just
Have
know
to
that
maintain
outcome
it.
and maybe it fucking sucks, and now I know about it for the rest
I
of my
mean,
life?
yeah, exactly. You could pick something real dark. Like, I'm not even gonna say what I'm thinking, but
Whoa, come
you
on
can pick
now.
some real dark. Not like real dark. But
Well,
just,
if it's not real dark, you can see it.
I mean, it's dark for people that have kids and families and.
Well, that's where I keep going with, is, like, family type shit,
Yeah.
and, like, am I gonna get divorced in my life?
right.
Like, am I
Or
gonna,
like, how old will I be when I die? Like, will I have a kid and how old will they be when I die?
Yeah, like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
You guys are like morbid with it. I think that'd
Hey.
be a great planning tool.
Well,
Myself.
yeah. Like,
No,
God
because
damn, I guess I better
Yeah.
stop spending money today. Woo!
I got some work to do.
But, like, that's the thing, though. Is it a changeable outcome,
Right.
or is that what's going to happen because now you know it's going to happen and you try to change things and then you fuck it all up and
Damn
that's
it.
what happens?
Oh,
If
fuck.
I'm
See?
like, hey,
Sorry.
yeah, see, it matters.
I'm gonna
if
go
know
with
or
you
not.
can't change it because if you can change it, that makes the question pointless.
But then you can kind of be a
Then I
lazy
don't wanna
bum.
know
Like, if
anything.
you're like,
Yeah,
hey,
but how would it... She has a great point, though. If you know about it, why couldn't you do... Everything you do would be to try to change it if you care about it.
And then
enough.
that's the way that you end up, right?
Unless you believe in fate and
Well,
you
yeah,
think
let's
that
just say
whatever
God is
happens,
pulling your
happens.
strings like a puppet, and you can't change it.
But that goes back to your faith, too. Like, what if you don't believe that?
Okay,
And,
whoever is.
and what if that isn't true?
You're on a set path like a train. Well, that's in that theoretical situation.
In that one, sure.
that would change what questions I want the answers to.
Yeah, but you don't know that when you ask your question.
This question is fucked.
This question is too
I need
deep.
details, whoever's granting me this wish.
This is a 12-shot tequila
There are no
question.
details.
Only 4
I
shots.
was about to say,
One
I think
question,
I need
one
another
answer.
shot of tequila to
One
even
question,
attempt
one
to
answer.
answer this
You
question.
only get one shot.
There are tiers of questions, and
One
this one was
opportunity.
too deep, too shallow.
You know what would be an important question is how fucking long do you have to decide what you want to know? Once you know that you get to know one thing.
But if you ask that as your question, you fuck yourself out of your question. You didn't answer.
I'm not,
Gets
I'm not,
every
I'm not
time.
rabbit holing anymore. Nope, no more. No more, not doing it.
No, but really, my main thing to answer this question is that I don't even want to answer this question at all until I
Yeah.
know
See,
if the
okay.
answer is the set thing that is going to happen no matter what the fuck I do. Like, I'm gonna, like, hear that this is gonna happen straight up, and then I'm gonna do everything in my power to not make it happen, and thus make it happen. Like, that's kind of like fate. Or
Yeah.
if it's like, this is what'll happen, but you have the opportunity to, like, oh shit, that's what's gonna happen, I'm gonna change that.
But you wouldn't know.
You don't even know
See,
what
no, I
events
don't
you
even want to
could
answer.
do.
I
Because
would
there's
not
too many-
even.
there's
I don't
too
even
many
want to know.
variables.
I don't want to know. Nope. Keep that shit
That's a good
to the universe or whatever the fuck. Because no,
I
don't
choose
wanna know.
nothing.
What if you had that?
Yeah.
What if you had to
Fuck
I
your
can't handle
question.
that power.
I can't.
I don't want the power
I have so
of
much
future.
anxiety about life as it is that knowing something that was like either going to definitely happen to me or maybe not happen to me based on me changing it would like fuck my whole life up.
What if you were gonna die if you didn't answer it though?
Kill me.
No, just pick something. All right, no.
At least I know what's
No,
gonna
I
happen
mean,
then,
you
right?
can
I'll
go
branch
super
this
easy.
off.
What's gonna
Pick
happen to me in
something
5
stupid.
minutes?
I'll branch
Like-
it off. If you have to pick something stupid, what is your stupid thing you would pick? Just
Yeah.
off the seam of your fucking pants.
I was hoping that wouldn't come up, Jason.
Like, what do you mean?
Just
Like, not a deep
you don't
thing?
want
'Cause-
an
Yes.
answer that'll affect you, so you pick something super stupid.
Yeah.
What do you want to know about your future? How many times will I gag on my toothbrush? Boom. You tell me a number, I will never give a fuck about it because I really am never going to control that or care.
That's true.
That's true. Shit, that even takes me like I don't know what even stupid thing I'd want to know.
But the
What's
thing
my
is,
heart
you
rate
don't
gonna
want
be
to
How
in
know.
many
2
dogs
minutes?
am I gonna have in my lifetime?
There you
Well,
go.
that- okay.
Well, that still could be sad.
That still could be
Yeah,
sad.
but at least I'd know.
Jesus.